First, let me thank all of ye who run to our defence when these anti-fair commies come and try and stand in our faces. Thank every one of ye. Every one of ye. Thank you. Do you want to say a few words? Yeah, we'll bring you up in a second. There's a couple of people in the crowd I want to thank for their work throughout this whole COVID nonsense. Dave Cullen is with us. I'm sure you've all seen his videos. Round of applause for Dave. Oh, we've got Fiona Marie Flanagan here as well. She's doing great work on covering this. And a special round of applause for Tracy O'Mahony, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody has put in as much work on this as Tracy does. She's not going to be speaking here today, but give her a round of applause and thank her for showing up. No, she's alright. If you don't want to speak, she's alright. Don't pressurise her if she don't want to. But she's putting in titanic work behind the scenes. She has to raise nearly 60 grand to fight this government. She's going to take him to court. She's going to represent every one of you. And she's going to set an example. Show these lads that there is people out there standing up to them. And it's not just the likes of me and you. We have barristers on our side. Fine people like Tracy who are willing to stand up. Now I have someone here who's in the crowd who wants to say a few words, this lady here.
I want to say this.
No to masks, no to social distancing, no to COVID testing, no to COVID vaccine, and yes to life! I've been informed. Jean, do you want to come up and say a few words?
Yes!
Join me on the stage here. Round of applause for Jean, please.
I didn't plan now, but since I saw me sign, I said I better come and explain it. First of all, I want to say hey to everybody in Dublin City here today. Patriots! May I say your grandparents and your parents will be very proud of you people today in Dublin City. We were up in Custom House and there was about 3,000 or 4,000 people up there and they've marched up to Dame Street. Their grandparents are going to be so proud of those people who are out there fighting for the freedom that our guys in 1916 died for. The young people of Ireland today don't seem to realise what they're actually losing, that we're all out here so worried about losing. Our freedom. So what is our freedom? What were we born with? We were born with our inalienable rights. And these rights are ours. We can't give them away if we wanted to. We were born with them. And what is our three main inalienable rights? They are: we have the right to life. We have the right to live under the right to life. We have the right to breed under the right to life. This is very important for us because of this mandatory mask situation, which its sole purpose is to destroy our breath. So this is very, very important. Young people, you have the right to life and you have the right to breed. Your government can't take that away from you. The mandatory mask that they're doing is illegal under God's inalienable rights. Our second inalienable right is we have the right to work. How on earth did any of you pub owners or businesses not know that you have the right to work and provide for your family, and your government can't take that inalienable right away from you? Because that's your right. You can't even give that away if you wanted to. That's your God-given right. This is very important for you young parents out there and all the other people in the audience here to try and get this message to your children or your neighbours or your friends who don't actually realise what they're sacrificing right now by not standing up to our government and telling them, no, you cannot have our inalienable rights, my right to work. Our other inalienable right is a very important one. Our right to pursue happiness. Our basic human right is to pursue happiness. And under that right, we should be able to travel. We should be able to love. We should be able to hold hands. We should be able to hug. We should be able to go where we choose in search of our happiness. Our government has no right in instilling all these amendments in our Constitution that was written by the people, for the people. Our government has no right to tell us we cannot travel to Donegal, to Cork, to Clare, to Ulster, Belfast, to Spain, to UK, or the green countries, or the red countries, or whatever colour they're giving these countries, to prevent us, free human beings, to travel. Our inalienable right to speak is under threat right now in the Dáil, under the bill coming in under this new Hate Speech Act or Racism Act. They are going to take away your freedom to speak your free will inside your family home to your children, your grandchildren, nieces, nephews, friends and neighbours. Absolutely over our dead bodies.
Burning bodies.
God gave us these rights on our birth. He delivered us into this world with these rights to protect us. And they're inalienable because so that we can't give them away. I wrote about this to explain the rights on one of my blogs because a lot of people don't know the meaning of the word alienable and inalienable. Inalienable means it's something that you can't give away. Alienable rights or alienable things happen all the time in property sales, when you can trade property for money or items for money or goods or services. Inalienable is there to protect us, to stop us giving our rights away. At the moment in the Dáil, the bill is coming in, the Assisted Suicide Act. And there's a debate under there, and there should be a debate, because if they bring in, they're mastering this Assisted Suicide Act as in to help end the life gracefully of a very sick, terminally old person. They're mastering it as if it's doing them a favour. But what they should be debating is, they cannot make that decision. And the person, no matter what they're saying, looking for that decision for themselves, is trying to make that decision for the rest of the population. And it is inalienable. They can't give their life away for the government to decide to end it when they choose. It's also a very broad bill, and you only have to be over 18 years of age and seriously terminally ill. This is true. This is happening in the Dáil at the moment. It's a broad bill. You only have to be over 18 years of age. And let's just say you've got severe depression. Who's to say, who's to make that decision that you can end your life? Because as a sufferer of depression myself, depression is very curable. There is a light at the end of the tunnel.